If you ever have the misfortune of considering working with clean drains and Luke Bowen, don't. See, what the problem here was and is, there was a little bit of flood, a little bit of groundwater seepage from the perimeter drain seeped in underneath that exterior door here next to the deck, because there wasn't floor drain installed in that little bit of concrete. And here's the pile of rubble, that's the removed concrete. And what the problem is with this drain work and clean drains is that Luke is a con artist, a smooth talker con artist, and much of the perimeter drain you don't see. So what happened is, see, that's the building there, and they did some work there, and yonder here, the property line is here. They also dug here. You can see the dig line there, and here, you know, they dug here, you know, just for the fun factor, so they can claim some hours. This was dug out. There was a pile of dirt over there, and it had a yellow caution tape around it. And yeah, one guy was jackhammering that way and doing actual work. Another one was digging here, and of course they expect payment for all the work. But you see, this is a property line here. There is no perimeter drain here. The perimeter drain refers to the perimeter of the building, which is down underneath the decks there along the foundation wall. This one here is a landscaping, cute little wall. It's not a foundation wall. There is no drainage here, so they dug out, you know, a few hours was spent on it by somebody, you know, and they claim hours for it, and they expect to be paid and everything. Yeah, not happening, not on my watch. Oh yeah, this is another story here. You know, they could have dug inside, you know, there where there's gravel, and you just scoop it away, and then you can have access to the buildings, perimeter drain, or move the slab out of the way, you know, because the slab comes in sections. No, it had to be jackhammered out. You know, the slab is this long. You can see it's that long. Two people with a pry bar, and you know, you can move it out of the way. Doesn't need to be jackhammered. But hey, what the heck? You can claim hours, labor hours, for jackhammering it out, removing the rubble and whatever, making a pile of rubble and a pile of dirt, and then you can claim money for backfilling, and oh, the concrete needs to be repaired and everything, and that's what he's trying to pull here, you know, do work that's not necessary. And of course the main issue is, okay, he doesn't have the equipment, and he doesn't have the people with enough expertise to do this work. They started flushing the building around the building's perimeter from the backside, you know, dig a hole, try to splosh around some water, make it look like you're doing something. They were looking for the sump, the main sump, you know. They were digging here, it's not here, it's not there, it's not anywhere, you know. 4 days later, after somebody pointed out that it's here, it was of course found. And yeah, when you're flushing and cleaning drains, you start from the sump, and you flush a section, you know, you with the drain auger, and then it flushes back to the catch basin here, and then you can clean it out from here, and then you go another length, clean it out, sediment settles here, and then you can clean it out. No, they haven't quite grasped that concept yet. And they just try to splosh around some water here, some water there, you know, dig a hole here and there random, make it look like we're working. And the problem is that the most homeowners, or most people who are working with clean drains and Luke Bowen, they are happy because what Luke does is he would say to the homeowner, oh, your perimeter drain is really bad, is really clogged, and we're gonna need to excavate it, inspect it, put a camera in it, and flush it and clean it and everything, and they dig these holes and everything. Okay, they don't have the camera. Nobody's seen it on site, seriously, ever. And then they do tell us that you know, this job is, I don't know, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. I don't care. They quote you a figure. It's and you would think that you get a value for your quote, because at the end of it, he would tell you, oh, it's been fixed. It's been cleaned, it's been flushed, it's been cleaned with a drain auger, and now it's in excellent condition. But all of this stuff is invisible to you as a homeowner, and also invisible to him because he doesn't have the equipment. So you don't know how bad it is in the first place, and you're just paying money for hearsay. He doesn't have a shred of proof. There is no before and there's no after. And there's nothing to show you that what work was actually done. And then the crew is cleaning the trailer over there for a couple of hours, and what, you know, I don't do schemes, I don't do bullshit, I don't do, and I don't like con artists. So they were fired in 3 days of this bullshit that they were trying to pull here. That's the short story. If you ever come across Clean Drains and Luke Bowen, yeah, run and hang up the phone.